Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, during campaign and even after the campaign, Gachagua used to tell the people of Mount Kenya region that their biggest problem in milk, coffee and tea industry, it's one Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And he promised to fight the cartel who is destroying their agricultural businesses. He said he's going to fight for the coffee farmers, he will fight for the tea farmers, and is going to fight for milk farmers so that they have return for their produce. And all that fight was all about to add more to make sure that farmers are earning better from their product. That was Gachagua for you. And after they took over oath of office, William Ruto appointed him to be chairing the tea, coffee, and the milk sector so that we can have some reforms to improve and deal with the issues that farmers are raising as part of the problem they are facing. So as of now, the man who is chairing that committee, it is one Gachagua, to check on matters to do with the tea farmers. Listen to them, sort out their problem. You listen to coffee farmers, then sort out their problem. Milk farmers. And he has been to some extent fighting Brookside. For him, we believe that Brookside is paying little. I don't know how he's going to help maybe farmers to earn more from that company. Is it by bringing in more competition or how? But then, Pauline Njoroge shared some information 6 days ago on how Uhuru Kenyatta's government used to help farmers to earn better in terms of coffee, milk, and tea. And she was doing a comparison on how much this government is helping coffee farmers to earn. So I just want us to check on that. And I will also share another video with you to confirm really milk, coffee, and tea farmers are suffering under the Gachagua Ruto regime more than what they were facing in Uhuru Kenyatta's regime. This is what Pauline Njoroge said. Be the judge. Mtu wa majani, kahawa na maziwa leo anasema nini? Now you can see she's sharing something there. Coffee payout during Uhuru's tenure versus Zakayo's tenure. New Ngarama Farmers Corporation Society, dear sir stroke, madam. Reason, 2021-2022 coffee cherry payout. You are all informed that the 2021-2022 coffee payout has been released. The rate is as follows. Kainamui 120.35 shillings. Kamwangi 115.55 shillings. Then Kiamugumo 120.90 shillings. It is signed Francis Njagi, manager for Managers Board. So those were the rate that Uhuru Kenyatta helped for the farmers to get. Now let us compare with the William Ruto Gachagua regime. This is what we are having. New Ngarima Farmers Corporation Society Ltd. Okay, they're saying this. Dear Sir Stock Madam, reason 2022-2023 coffee payout. Now listen careful. You are all informed that the 2022-2023 coffee payout has been released. The rate is as follows. Kainamui 100.00 shillings. Compare with the other one. The first place it was 120.35. This one is 100. So whooping 20 shillings has gone. Kamwagi 100 shillings. Again here, Kamwagi was giving 115. So 15 shillings is gone. And then Kiamugumo, 100.55. Kiamugumo was giving 120.90. So they are losing 20 shillings. Now you can compare for yourself and see who lied to the people of Mount Kenya region between Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta. Who is fair to the coffee farmers between these two? Gachagua said that Uhuru is the cartel and he is well prepared to come and fight this cartel. And now, yesterday, because I was following live the Azimio event in Murang'a County, I listened very careful to the tea, coffee, and milk farmers. They are crying. One of the tea farmers was explaining to Raila Odinga how they are suffering in the hands of Rigathi Gachagua. And they are going to an extent of threatening to uproot their tea plantation. Listen to him shortly, then from here we're going to continue because these people are crying for Raila Odinga's help. That means they don't see any help or hope in William Samoei Ruto's regime.
Baba, mimi nataka kuongea mambo mawili tu peke yake. Kitu ya kwanza ni majani chai. Kwa sababu mimi natoka location ya Kangari mahali majani chai iko. Na kusema ukweli, saa hii hata mama yangu mahali yako ako karibu kungoa majani chai. Kwa sababu mnajua tulikuwa tumegogwa kwa fertilizer. Si hao watu walikuwa wameiba pesa ya fertilizer? Simeiona. Wakati Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa amejaribu kuleta marekebisho ya KTDA ili sisi tupate pesa ya majani chai. Watu vile wameingia immediately wamepeleka ukora. Baba, mimi nakuomba kwa hisani ya mama yangu, kitu ya kwanza ukora ya KTDA na mabroka, kwa sababu broka mkubwa sio hata mtu mwingine. Mimi naambiaga mama yangu na wananchi ni Ruto. Tuondolee hao mabroka. Na kitu ya pili, sisi hata kona tunajua tunapatiwa na kitu shilingi 8. Kwa sababu wameshapora. Watu mheshimiwa baba walikula kahawa yetu. Saa hii wamekula majani chai. Hapa hatuna mtetezi mwingine. Walikuwa wakati wa Wairia tulikuwa tunapatiwa hata bonus ya 35 walikuwa natutetea. Yule yuko na maziwa rara ni kitu moja. Ni kweli? Yule yuko na maziwa rara ni kitu moja. Mumwai sikia Kang'ata akiongea mambo ya majani chai kweli? Alienda akarara. Wairia ushike baba mkono. Ukae hapo ututetee vile ulikuwa unatetea miaka 10. Finally, niwaambie, either wafanye nini. Hata wakicheza tutangoa hiyo majani chai kwanza, wafugue safa ili tupate haki yetu. Kwa sababu wacheni niwaambie tutavinywa na watu tukikubali wakae hapo, si ndio?
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. And by the way, before I forget, as we continue with this discussion, I just want to wish our Muslim brothers and sisters Eid Mubarak during this time. They have been in a full month of Ramadan, and finally it is time to celebrate. So let us continue celebrating with them as we continue with our discussion. Now, back to this discussion. I think you are a judge. Even the small kid can be a judge on this. You can see Mount Kenya region is going to suffer under the regime of William Samoei Ruto. Gachagua does not understand the situation. Gachagua is playing politics. Gachagua wants to play with the mind of the Mount Kenya people. But then the writing is on the wall. How can you tell me that you are the best when the coffee farmer is losing 20 shillings? In their product? Then you say you are cheap, you are providing best mechanism to help the farmers to earn more. How can be the tea farmers be crying to Raila Amolo Odinga for help when you, Gachagua, you are in power and you said you are going to fight for the tea farmers? You promised them that Uhuru was the cartel in tea and is going to destroy the cartel. Now you are in the government and the farmers are suffering. So can Mount Kenya region farmers conclude and say that you are the real cartel and you are the person who is frustrating the farmers in Mount Kenya region? Because it can never be that you are in power after fighting Uhuru Kenyatta, then the people you said you are fighting for are crying for Raila Odinga for help. The only hope they are seeing is only in Raila Amolo Odinga. No wonder they are saying that they don't want a handshake. They want Raila Odinga to fight to the end and take power from these people. They are not comfortable with this regime. They want Raila Odinga to take over power. They don't want a handshake. They want servers to be open. If they trust you and if you are working for them, will they come out with such kind of a speech? That is no. So the mountain can now see. This time round, they are learning through experience. They are going through this experience. They expose themselves to Gachagua and Ruto, those who voted for them. Today now, they are crying. I understand it's not everyone who voted for this regime. Raila, according to the figures from the whistleblower, managed to get 2 million votes from Mount Kenya region. Ruto got the highest number of votes. But now you can see here, they are crying for Raila Amolo Odinga. Now they want to uproot their tea plantation because they have lacked hope in this regime. So look at that. By the way, even the shilling is depreciating. Right now, a shilling against a dollar is 134.56. So how can it be that in as much the shilling is depreciating, this government is not seeing a reason to add more money to the coffee farmers or tea farmers? Instead, they are reducing the amount they were earning from. I mean, there should be a trickle-down effect to every sector. But farmers are not experiencing the trickle-down in the tea, coffee industry. Instead, wananyanyaswa. Kama shilingi inapoteza nguvu zake, lazima mkulima wa kahawa na majani pesa ziongezeke. So we anticipated that Gachagua, through the reform they are coming with, they are going to pay tea and coffee farmers. For example, that coffee we are seeing there, instead of 120 shillings, it should be reading 150 to 200 shillings. Then from there, people will see the reason why they associate themselves with Gachagua. Now you can see for yourself. So if there is anyone who is milking tea, coffee farmers dry, it's Gachagua. And it is William Samoei Ruto. And these farmers are now putting a blame right to the doorstep of William Samoei Ruto. Now they're saying that the biggest cartel in coffee and milk and tea industry, it is William Samoei Ruto. Gachagua told them that it is Uhuru Kenyatta. But now for them, they are learning that that cartel, it is William Ruto. So Gachagua was misleading them. Now they're learning the truth. No wonder they're saying that servers must be opened so that they can learn who is the truth winner of this election. Because they might be blaming someone whom they never voted for and who never won the election. It is better they put someone who won the election through the ballot in the status so that they can put a blame on him the time he failed them. And this can be enough reason for farmers to understand, or many Kenyans to understand, that once someone gets to office through a back door, he will never care about you. Because if really they came through the ballot, why are they suffocating the farmer on the ground?